Hey guys, Rue here. Scooter's off doing another makeup video for you, but in the meantime, I'm cutting a quick video on something I recently discovered known as Fractal Art Burning. It involves high voltage electricity and planks of wood to create these really cool lightning effects. I'm not going to go into how to build one. There's plenty of videos online how to do that. And I will say that it is dangerous. So if you are going to go building one of these, exercise caution and know that it can hurt or even kill you. In the meantime, I want to show you a quick clip of one that my buddy and I built after doing extensive research and making sure that we were safe, and show you some of the things that it can produce. It's pretty cool. Check it out.
Explain what's going on here, Wade.
What we have here is a microwave transformer this is an experiment that I ripped off of YouTube. So we'll take 110 into a microwave transformer and basically shooting electricity through a piece of wood that has put up to a primary and secondary coil up to about, using some basic common sense, up to about 15,000 volts.
But I need a nuclear reaction to generate the 1.21 gigawatts of electricity. 1.21 gigawatts!
We're gonna put a lightning scar across this wood here.
Don't do this at home, kids. Watch out there, something may happen. Or something may happen here, I don't know.
Oh wow, the fireworks.
Okay, so I'm going to shut it off and we're going to wet it a little bit more. I'm brushing on a solution of baking soda and water to serve it as an electrolyte for the electricity to go through. Now you can use nail screws or go right to the wood. We're going right to the wood for this.
We might do it. We might try screws in a minute.
Definitely want to keep your hands away, don't touch anything. But it's got a beautiful pattern coming through.
Yeah, it is.
For a first time test, I think it's looked pretty awesome. What do you think, Joe?
Yeah, it's really good. This is actually kind of a lesson in fractals almost.
Yeah, and they do actually call it fractal burning, which is kind of ironic that you'd think that.
Well, I read Jurassic Park a few times. So.
The thing I have seen other fractal burner artists do is make sure that the arc from this direction and the arc from this direction don't meet in the middle, or you'll have a plasma flash.
Ooh, really?
But that may be bad, so I don't know.
So
I haven't done it.
what you're saying, Egon, is don't cross the streams.
Why? It would be bad.
Looks like it's actually spider webbing out in multiple directions here. And you said we don't want them to touch in the center, correct?
You try not to. I'm going to let you just tell me when you think they're getting close and I'll fill it.
They seem to be more going along the sides. I think we're safe here. We can let it, yeah, we can let it sit for a second.
Definitely want to blow out the flames because you know it's very good. You just want to master the wood.
Yeah, that is really pretty there. Look at that, that is gorgeous.
Okay, so now we're back on camera. Joe, what are we doing?
We're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna use screws as focal points, you know, for a proper Frankenstein monster.
This is what the results of the last one. It's not bad. It's pretty cool looking. We'll clean it up with some brush and water.
Mm-hmm. Now we're gonna try some designer woods. We have this, which is wood, I don't know. That, which is probably more pine, but these are prettier looking, so we're going to try these as well. You know,
it's off.
We're going to do that one, we're going to do this one first.
We got to brush it up.
Guess I got to get the electrodes, right?
I think so.
That's the proper term there, Frankenstein?
Sure.
Frankenstein. And it doesn't matter which ones he's going, right?
No, it doesn't.
Ooh, there we go.
Is that better?
Yeah. Kill it.
Yeah, killing it.
Well, that was quick. It just went right across the wood.
Wow. So it's getting dark out. We put our light on, but we have a couple different options here that Joe's working on.
Yeah, we're going to saturate this one while we burn this other one here. See if we can't soak that one in.
Hopefully it won't jump it. Yeah.
Let's just put it over here. All right. Plugging in.
And we can verify that we're not plugged into the wall.
Verifying that.
And we're good here. Everything's still looking good. I actually used as a negative lug terminal there on the...
Hey, give it a little bit more juice before I plug it in over here real quick. Paint a little bit on it.
Are you still cold over there?
Still cold, yeah. I'm not going to plug it until you tell me.
Okay, so... Alright, there's a little bit more juice. Alright, I'm stepping back.
Attaching the power.
Yeah, it seems to be going a little bit better now. It gets about halfway and then it starts choking, but it's getting there. It's doing really good. It's still going. And I'm also being careful not to touch anything around it, like the wood, the table. It's actually burning through the center down into the other half, so it looks like, I mean, it's still going, but it's going a little off to the top there. We're gonna let it cook a little bit more. It caught fire. We don't want it to burn the wood, we just want to mark the wood. Coming along really nice. Okay, almost. Kill it. Alright, and we'll see what that looks like under the light. Okay, so there's the final.
That's really interesting. It looks like this isn't touching at all. This isn't coming from this one at all here.
It's definitely charred.
You see that?
Yeah, which is interesting.
So we might have to check the connection on this one or something here.
Plug it on the board there. And I'm going to disconnect this one and flip it over, Joe, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Okay. Oh,
it actually burned right through the backside. So you got to be careful what you get wet because it will go wherever that wetness is.
That is gorgeous.
Look at that design.
I wish you could see, like, because it actually has depth to it as well, too, which is...
Ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
It's going around the edges. Alright, now it's going really fast. I'll tell you when. Looking really pretty.
You want to let it touch?
I'm watching it. Kill it. Alright, so that was...
Ooh, it smells really good.
It smells really good. We're unplugged. Oh yeah, look at that. That's some pretty.
That's really good.
Look at that. That is some. Look at that pretty fine detail in there. This camera's not even being able to really pick it up. But all right, what do we got? Finished product here, ish. After we cleaned it up, boy, that's some really pretty lightning. Fractal burning. I mean, you can't even really see it with the camera, but all this fine detail. Yeah, you can kind of see it there a little bit.
This will be really gorgeous once it's all dried out.
Oh yeah.
If you've ever seen those videos where they show people that have been hit by lightning and they get that really cool fractal tattoo scarring.
Oh, that was a crazy looking alien bug.
Right. We're going to try leather. We're going to try 2 different types of leather here. We should, hopefully, if it doesn't smell too awful bad, should replicate the effects because this is basically skin. This is made from cowhide, so you've got chrome tan leather, which has been chemically treated. See if it looks any different. And you got vegetable tan leather. This is the leather that they use for tooling things like holsters and saddles and really pretty things like that.
Now, I'm going to take a bet here. I'm going to say they're probably going to catch fire, is my guess.
Going to catch fire?
My bet is they're going to catch fire.
I think there's going to be some charring, but I think it's going to give...
A little bit of a pattern?
I think it'll give the pattern. We're going to do the vegetable tan first here. Get a nice little soak.
And then do
and let's do the chrome tan as well here. See how it doesn't soak in as very well for the chrome tan. Chrome tan is impossible to tool. Unless you're super tenacious. Like these mosquitoes are tonight.
Oh my god, this is North Florida and we are getting bit up.
Alert our next of kin. Alright, we're going to do this one first here. Since
we're unplugged.
Soaking into the leather real quick. Alright, here we go.
Might have to do that, yeah. There you go. And again, folks, I'm over here. I'm not actually touching anything when I lean over. I'm just want to actually test this out.
Alright, plugging in here. Checking the wall.
The wall is clear.
Alright, you keep an eye on that.
Okay, I'm going to go lights out to see what happens here.
Yep. 3, 2, 1.
And stop. Alright, so this is our leather test.
Alright, let me
Go ahead and unplug that bad boy.
There we go, taking off here.
It dried it out really quickly, but look at that cool design. So it did actually flash arc at the end because they touched, but we killed it right in time. We got a pretty cool little design out of it. What do you think? I think Joe wins that bet.
That's the veg tan. So it did work. It did work a little bit. Yeah, definitely dried it out there. It's got some really cool pitting. Once it's completely, so warm. Once it's completely dry, we'll be able to see what's remaining because it did absorb a lot of the liquid really quick.
Now, would you do, and on something like this, because it is so dry, would you put any sort of conditioner or oil on that to kind of keep it?
I mean, I've never experienced anything like this here, so it did. I'd have to wait till it dries to see what it is because it is pretty stiff. But as you can see, it does crackle a little bit right there. So you would definitely put some conditioner on it, some sealant, things like that. But like I said, we'll have to wait until it's completely dry here. All right, now
what's the next piece we're doing?
This is the chrome tan leather. This is leather that's been chemically treated. Wall check. We're good. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, we got a little action. It's starting to climb across it.
It is a significantly bigger piece of leather.
It's acting a little bit differently too, which is interesting.
Might be the chemical treatment.
Could be the chemical treatment. It's going slow, that's for sure.
It might not be as wet as either.
Okay, go ahead and hold on. It's starting to come back. Go ahead and kill it.
Unplugged.
Perfect. And then you can definitely smell some burning, but that's normal. And then what do we got here? Looks like we got a little bit of marking, a little bit cleaner mark than we expected. What are you thinking artistically wise, what that could be used for?
It's really neat. It definitely would, it kind of looks like stonework, you know, like it'd be good for stone pattern, you know, like old concrete kind of thing like that if you,
if you
wanted to do.
Almost like a marbleized leather.
Marbleized leather. Yeah, it'd be kind of neat.
Huh. So you can see we got some really cool fractal patterns out of this process, and we discovered that certain woods react differently, whether they're treated or not treated, whether it's pine, red oak. Had some really interesting effects. I hope you enjoyed watching that and getting some creative ideas of how you can make some really cool effects like that as well. We had a good time. It actually piqued my interest, and I'm going to be doing maybe a couple more of these. But in the meantime, thanks for watching, and subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you next time.